Yo, hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning to anybody watching this. This is my second video, my second drive talk of this year. It's fucking cold right now, literally it's, oh, you can't even see. Right now it's 4 a.m. Literally the moon's still out. On a Sunday, you know what, let me flip the camera real quick. Like I was saying, it's a Sunday. I'm on the way to work right now. I'm really fucking cold. Gotta drink some coffee right now to warm up. Milk and black coffee, that's it. No sugar. That's one of the resolutions for this year, right? So actually I realized that I didn't go over that on the previous video. I just went over like trading and stuff, which today after this is gonna be a markup. It's gonna be the Sunday markup because I haven't posted one for this year. So I'm gonna go over USD CAD, GBP USD, USD JPY, and GBP JPY, right? Those are my 4 pairs. I will only be trading those 4 pairs this year, right? That is one thing that I'm adding fuck, dude, I need to wake up. What I'm trying to say is, I was watching a YouTube video, a podcast actually from Tim Grover, and he was stating that Kobe and Michael Jordan needed to add something to their year, to every year that they needed to add something to their game. Those are exactly Tim Grover's words, right? So this year I'm going to add to my game. Last year I added the, sorry if you can't see me right now, I got my freaking lights on. My fucking glasses are falling off. But let me just take off my hat. Oh, and I went bald, by the way, obviously, because I was supposed to go bald, right? But Tim Grover said that Kobe and Michael Jordan added something new to their game every year. So last year I added the C Trader, what's it called? The C Trader Excel sheet, right? To track my trades, to keep track of every single trade that I track. And this year I will still use it, but I'm also adding more. I'm adding to my game only taking 3 trades a day. That's something that I've always wanted to do, but I never actually implemented it. I never had the discipline, right? This week I've only taken 2 trades. One was a loss and one was a win. And if I would have held the loss, it would have not hit. I'm gonna go over it today, before my Sunday markup. But if I would have not closed that trade, that first trade I took would have been a win. And that second trade was the same bias. It was USD CAD bias, and it flew for 9. I closed a full trade at 90 pips. Yes, Friday. Today's Sunday. So yesterday was Saturday. I closed it 2 days ago, a day ago, on Friday. We're gonna go over that today, and we're gonna go over the Sunday markup today. So what I'm gonna be adding to my game is obviously only taking 3 trades per day. It doesn't matter if I win the first one, I'm done trading. I shouldn't be trading anymore. And if you are going to be trading again, if you find a good setup, then you only risk at least half of the profit that you made. So at least you still end the day profitable. But if I lose the first 2, I'm only taking 1 more trade and then I'm done. And it's going to take real discipline, right? Because I have not, obviously the first trade that I've only taken 2 trades. And I took them the same day. I think it was on 7th. I think it was like on a Tuesday of this week. So we're gonna go over that today on USD CAD buys. And I missed out on GBP USD sells. I literally even put that on my Twitter, and I missed out. But that's fine because my whole bias was on USD CAD buys, and I mean it worked out. So and I was holding that, so I didn't plan on getting any other trades. And then either way, the GBP USD sells, I think it happened around like London session, and I was asleep. Obviously, I've been going to the gym already, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, to the boxing gym, that is. And on Fridays, I've been sparring already. I've been sparring my coach. He's been putting a beating on me. And it's great because I'm learning. I'm happy every time I'm learning more and more and more. Even my other coach, there's like 3 coaches in there, but there's like 2 main coaches. The second main coach even told me that I'm hitting already way better with more power and more technique. Actually, he didn't say technique. I take that back. But he did say I was hitting with more power. right? But in order to hit with more power, you have to have a good technique. And obviously, I'm going to get better because I will not stop. I will not stop trading. Therefore, I will also get better. I will not quit. We're gonna continue to fucking grind. I don't care how long it takes anymore. I think last year I made a video that I said that I was gonna become profitable or pass the funded account last year. And guess what? That shit didn't happen. But guess what? I'm also not gonna fucking quit on myself, or I'm not gonna fucking put myself under pressure, right? I will pass the accounts. I will pass the 50K account, 100K account, and the bigger ones. I don't even think they have it. Well, actually, I think they do have, because they have a 600K, right? So I'm coming for all of them, and I'm getting a payout from all. And once I get that payout, I'm putting a big chunk of those payouts in my own personal account, and I'm taking that shit to fucking wherever I can take it, right? My aim for within the next 5 years, right? So I'm no longer care if it comes within 1 or 5 years, right? Even 10 years, I don't care, because as long as it happens, that's all that matters. So I'm not really putting a time limit of 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, right? If it happens, it happens, right? I'm obviously gonna work for it every single fucking day. I'm not gonna stop, but I'm also gonna let God choose the day that I receive it, right? There's a reason I don't have freaking Lambos and Ferraris and all that, right? I would still be fucking driving that shit in 180 miles per hour all the time. I have to fucking become the man that is worth even having one of those cars, right? And how? Working out every day, reading every day, eating the healthy things every day, consuming the proper knowledge, consuming the proper wisdom, having the right mentors, doing the correct work, the correct smart and hard work, right? Shout out to Tim Grover once again. That is literally one of my mentors. I read his book. I think it was his first book. I haven't read his second one. I think his second one is Winning. I read Relentless, and bro, that book literally, it made me cry. I think I even posted it when I cried. When I finished reading that book, I think I posted a couple videos back. So whatever. I didn't cry. I think I was just reading and a tear rolled down my face. That's not crying, right? Because when you're crying, you're yapping and doing all of this like girls. No, I was still reading, but tears were rolling down my face because of the words that he was saying, right? And another time that I cried, I didn't stop saying that you cried. I didn't cry. A tear rolled down my face when I was reading, when he talked about when his daughter said that he was getting ready to go on a trip with Kobe and Tim Grover, that is, and he was getting everything packed, and his daughter came in to him and told him, "Dad, why do you have to work so much?" And he told her, "I have to work so much because I have to provide for you, for your mom. I have to put food on the table." And his little daughter told him, "If I eat less, can you stay home longer?" And right after that, bro, dude, that shit, it breaks you, because you know damn right that you still have to continue to go to work. And then that goes for everyone, right? Who wouldn't want to stay in with their daughters on right, and play with them and do whatever they want? But he had to go and grind. And that goes for everyone. That my parents freaking had to work 6 days a week, and then even on Sundays my dad still went to go do some more work, right? Go a vender los botes, sell cans, or freaking go to my grandpa's house and help him with whatever he needed help. My dad literally never takes a day off. That's something that, and also, you know who never takes a day off? Julio Cesar Chavez, el gran campeón mexicano. Shout out to him. I'm learning from all of the greats. I'm learning from my family. I'm learning what not to do. I'm learning what to do. And you know, the best thing to do is, if you can learn from somebody else's mistakes, you're already a step ahead, because you can avoid it. If you can see that somebody out there something wrong, oh shit, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because that guy did something wrong. But with trading, that's the only thing that with trading is, you have to fucking blow your account. You have to over risk. You have to over leverage. Why? To learn. I had to blow all of those accounts. I had to. 2023, I think I blew like 5. No, I wasn't 5. I think I blew like 3 or 4 funded accounts, challenges. 2024, I think I blew 1 or 2. I think it might have been 1 or 2. I don't remember, but it's less. This year I'm not blowing any. Right? And then again, I gotta stop saying I can't put a limit on it, but I'm not blowing any this year. It's as simple as that. I know what I gotta do to stay disciplined. 3 trades a day. That's one thing that I'm adding to my game. And one thing is saying it, right? It's easy to say it. The hard thing is to put it into practice, right? So by making these videos and keeping this track and keeping this history, I'm going to hold myself accountable, right? Because my kids are going to be watching these videos. My future, who knows, maybe future friends, future students. And I have to lead by example. One thing is saying, another thing is doing. Como dice Finito López, si hablas español, las palabras jalan, pero el ejemplo arrastra, right? Words pull, but example drags. And that's what we have to lead by example all the time. If you tell your kid to read a book, but he's never seen you read a book, do you really think he's gonna fucking read that book? No. You have to read the book first without even telling him to read the book. I promise you he's gonna pick that little book and he's like, you know what, I wanna be like my dad. So whenever my kids see me hitting the bag, doing those workouts, reading the book, driving cool motherfucking cars, cool cars and trucks, like this F-150 right here. I can't flip the camera. That's one thing on camera, bro. You can't flip the camera. That's why I made a whole video. That's why I turned the freaking, to turn the camera. I paused the video and made another one. But it's still better than fucking Snapchat, because Snapchat cuts you off whenever you're saying a good point and then you can't even fucking remember what the fuck you were saying. So I guess this was the drive talk of the New Year's resolutions, but not really. It's more of a just update of everything that's going on, right? Obviously, last year, 2024, I didn't pass the challenge, but I'm also the last one that I have not blown, right? I'm still gonna catch up. And also remember, I started the $100 challenge. I'm still up there. We're gonna go over that today as well. So I'm bringing up, even though I'm in drawdown on these accounts, I'm gonna come back, right? They're still not blown. And once I pass this, I really don't want to start another account until I at least make some profit on both of these accounts, because I have to focus on one thing. I have to master one thing before I move on to the next. What I might do though is start another challenge. It's gonna be another personal heavy challenge. Might be with $500, but that's what I'm kind of trying to take this $100 into those, right? And then continue to flip it, maybe half by half, withdraw and half. So maybe take the $100. Because my goal for this $100 account is to take it to $1,000 by the end of the year, right? Which is crazy, because obviously that's a 1,000% return, right? Because $100 would be 100% return. Yep. And that's equivalent to taking a $100,000 account to $1 million. So if you could do that, you could literally turn $1 million to 10 million, and you could turn 10 million into 100 million. Don't focus on the 100 to 1,000, right? I know Alex G took $100 to $1 million, right? Shout out Alex G, but he also failed the first couple of times. So obviously I've already failed a couple of times. I think I already tried this account. Well, the first one was $40 and the second one was, I think, it was also $100. So that's twice. So this is my third one, my third $100 challenge account, like flip, that I'm actually taking serious. Obviously deposited in the previous times $300, $400, $100 here, $200 there, and all the time I blew it. That was mostly in my first year of trading, my first 2 years of trading. Obviously you didn't have any discipline. It was basically the discipline and knowledge to stay consistent and to take the correct trades, to have multiple confluences per trade, right? To not just enter a fucking trade because you feel like it. You need to have multiple reasons, intellectual reasons to why you're entering a trade. Multiple reasons, not just one, multiple. And multiple confirmations before you even enter the trade as well, right? Multiple confluences within multiple time frames, right? And all of these things you're learning as you go. Nobody comes into this fucking already being taught. You learn as you go, and you have to make those mistakes. And you have to be and this word that I learned also from Tim Grover, shout out Tim Grover once again, resiliency. You have to be resilient, right? You're gonna fail. You're gonna fall. But you have to pick yourself back up. Another thing that Finito López says es posible caerse. No, I don't think he says posible, but he says like another higher intellectual word in Spanish. But it's literally the same thing. I think he says plausible. Es posible caerse, pero es obligatorio levantarse. It's possible that you may fall, but it's mandatory that you pick yourself back up. Mandatory, right? And I think he was talking about that when he got knocked down by Rosendo Lopez. And the only ever fight that he ever got a draw, he didn't lose, but to him it was a loss because it wasn't a win, right? He said even in the podcast he mentioned that a loss would have been way better than the win, than the draw. But whatever, right? That's a whole other thing. That's boxing. It's just another thing that I'm falling in love with, and trading is another thing that I fell in love with. And in the beginning I didn't like them both. In the beginning I didn't like neither that much, right? Obviously in the beginning I came in training for money. In the beginning I came in boxing for beating people up. Now I'm not in trading for money. I'm in trading for wealth, for helping my family out, right? For creating a different life for my entire family, my entire generation, my entire kids, my future kids, right? So now it's a totally different thing. And boxing now changed. And I don't want to beat people up. What the fuck? Now it's about becoming a better me. It's about throwing a better jab every single time that I step into the gym. It's about becoming faster. It's about becoming better, right? To be myself, to my previous self, to be who I was last year. It's not about beating no one else. It's obviously when you're sparring and when you're in the actual boxing ring, you have to beat them, right, to win. But when you're training and all of this, you're mostly boxing against yourself than anybody else, right? You have to fight against your mind. You have to, like, the laziness, and sometimes you don't want to go to the gym, sometimes you don't want to spar, sometimes you don't want to do this, sometimes you feel scared, but you gotta do it anyway. It doesn't matter if you fucking feel scared. You have to go. You have to fucking you have to put on the gloves and you have to go and do it. And honestly, I even started, for me, it was also taking my little bro. I have not posted none of my family members in this YouTube channel, and I'll maybe get to that down the line. But me and my little bro go to the gym. We've been going for already 2 months already, and I've been seeing hella progress, and he's better than me at hitting the speed back. That's probably something I'll record, because for history, right? For tracking his history as well. So this video already kind of went too long. I have no idea. 16 minutes. Good thing, because Snapchat doesn't cut. I'm recording on camera roll, and Snapchat doesn't have the chance to cut me off. But those are the things that I'm adding to my game this year, right? Only 3 trades every single day, right? The max that you could take is 3 trades a day, and that's gonna keep me. That's gonna keep the account, obviously from being blown. And obviously, every trade you trade has to be a rational trade, not an emotional trade. And obviously, working out every single day. That was another resolution. Obviously, like yesterday, no, what was it? Yesterday, yes. Yesterday, what I did was 20 pull-ups, 20 dips, and 20 knuckle push-ups. That, for me, that wasn't really a intense workout, but it was a consistent workout, right? And I did a split. I went to go take the trash, and I went to go to the dip bar, and I did 10 pull-ups, and I did 10 dips, and then I dipped out. And then I went to go I did some food, and I cleaned up, and then I went again to take out more trash, and then I did another 20, another 10, so that equates to 20, another 10 pull-ups and 10 dips, and then I did the 20 knuckle push-ups in my room. Obviously, that's for my normal training sessions. That's super light, but I'm not comparing myself to nobody else out there, because obviously everybody else is on their own journey. But that is way better than saying taking a day off, right? 20 pull-ups and 20 dips and 20 push-ups, 20 knuckle push-ups are still way better than taking the day off. I wouldn't call it an intense workout, or like I said, it's a consistency. Consistency is way better than intensity, because you cannot be intense every day, but you could be consistent every day. And today I gotta hit a full body workout. Today I'm gonna hit what? I hit biceps and triceps 2 days ago. Actually today I should really actually hit leg day. But you know what? I'm gonna hit a full body workout. I'm gonna hit calves. I'm gonna hit abs. I'm gonna hit shoulders, and I'm gonna hit back. And I have to record it. I have to hit 2 sets, because it's the 2-set week. Next week is a 3-set week. Wait. right? Yes, next week is a 3-set week. Every time I enter work early, I do 3 sets because I have more time later in the day. If I enter late, I do 2 sets, but I do more volume. Like I may do like 2 sets of 40 instead of, if I'm doing 3 sets, I'll do maybe 3 sets of 30, right? But we're gonna go over the Sunday markup. That was that was, I went over the New Year resolution for this year. It was only 3 trades per day. Also, another one, it was, and one year, I think, last year, I think I did a challenge at the beginning, was no sugar. I think it was only fruits and raw honey, I think I had said. And I literally failed within like the first, I think I went for like a week and a half, and then I failed. I think I had like a shake or something. So now what I'm doing is, I'm having 6 days without fake sugar. So I'm basically eating like a caveman now. Cavemen would be able to eat what? Fucking fruits, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, all of this shit. But they were not able to eat fucking cookies, fucking Twinkies, none of this bullshit, right? And all of that shit is bad for you either way. You shouldn't be eating that either way. So, and what I noticed is I don't even want it now. Like yesterday, I made some blueberry muffins because supposedly it was my day that I get to eat them. But I made them even without the ingredients that I'm able to eat like on every other days, right? So I'm about to get to work. Let me just go over the resolution real quick. No fake sugar if you want to on the 7th day. We're passing by the cemetery real quick. I don't know if you guys can see that. I command good energy for each and every one of those souls resting there. I command good energy for each and every one of those souls resting there. I command good energy for each and every one of those souls resting there. Wherever they are, I command it. For some reason, that has become a habit of me saying that every time I pass the cemetery. Why? I have no idea. But I like to send good energy for each and every one of those souls that passed, that are resting there, that are going to pass today, that did pass today, that are going to pass tomorrow, for each and every one of them, right? Because obviously, eventually, we're all going to be one of those souls as well. So, I'm literally about to pull up to work. The New Year resolution was, let me turn on the light because I'm already in town, was 3 trades per day, no sugar, only if you want to on the 7th day. The only sugar allowed is every other day is fruits if you want to, and obviously, no, I'm not even doing honey because honestly, like right now my coffee, it's literally just milk and black coffee. And the other one was uploading a YouTube video every single week, and reading a page. Like for example, I didn't read yesterday because I didn't work, even though I was really supposed to. But I don't have to. I'm only really supposed to be reading 6 days a week. But you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to read 7 days a week now. I'm posting this right now to hold myself accountable. So from this day on, moving forward to the end of who knows what, I'm reading every single day, right? And all I have to read really is 6 pages every single day. That's it. I told myself I want to read in 6 pages. So that's it. And obviously working out every single day. Peace and love to anybody watching this. Well, not really the end because I'm going to add the video. Oh, you know what? I'm adding this drive talk as a video by itself. But the video after this video is going to be the Sunday markup, which I'll probably add the workout into that video. Peace and love to anybody watching this. I commend you health, wealth, knowledge for you and your entire family.